GLP-1 are for lazy losers. I got this comment on one of my videos. Actually, I got this comment on my 1 year anniversary and starting my Mounjaro journey, losing 80 pounds and just over 5 stone. And I'm absolutely, I was buzzing because that's the most weight. I was buzzing because that's the lowest weight I've been since I was in my 20s. Look, this comment, it didn't even get on my nerves. Look, it's common, you know, haters, right? So this person lost 86 pounds in 6 months. And he's like 55 or whatever. Look, I'm not having a go at this specific person. I'm just making a point, right, on the mindset against people using GLP-1s. Yeah, I'm using GLP-1s, Mounjaro, Reta, whatever, to help me. You don't know me. You saw one video and you just basically attacked me or attacked people like me who are trying to improve their health out of their own pocket. No, that's not on, man. So you claim, again, I'm not attacking you, I'm just responding, to lose 86 pounds in 6 months. Now, that isn't normal. I don't know. And then I've lost muscle. I'm pushing 113 kilos now. That ain't Mounjaro. That ain't no peptide. That's me. I train 4 times a week, early hours in the morning. I've been intermittent fasting for 260 something days. I track my food. I eat healthy. I'm not messing around. So you calling us lazy losers, it's not on. Some people, fair enough, they've got no interest in gym, they've got no interest in this and that, but they're still taking it to improve their health. That's not lazy, that's just, it's a tool, right? I don't see you or any people like you tracking the stars like Christopher Columbus to navigate to your destination. So a comment like that, and the funny thing is, it's a comment on my transformation video. So for a whole year, you haven't seen what I've been through, the mental games that I've struggled with, going up and down, the consistency that I've put in, and then you just think, again, not just you, but people like you, that it's okay to call us lazy losers. I'm 37. This is the best shape of my life since I was in my 20s. And in my 20s, so when I was 19, I was 350 pounds. I was 24 and a half stone, 25 stone. For 3 years, I did nothing but, again, train, eat well. And I went from 24 and a half stone, so 350 pounds, whatever, right, down to 14 stone, which is the target I've set myself now to reach, and I'm only 12 pounds away from that, for 3 years. All I did when I was in my late teens, early 20s, is work and gym. I did nothing else naturally before obviously Mounjaro and stuff like that. So we're talking about 15, 16 years ago. I got too cocky because I thought, I've hacked how to lose weight. I've smashed it. I got too cocky. I regained muscle my way back on, up and down, up and down. I've tried everything, and then Mounjaro was just my last calls to try again, to see if it works. Just, you know, whatever. Not everyone responds well to anything, right? To everything. And yeah, I like to think I've been fairly successful. Annoying is, like I said, I have a target weight and date set, and I'm currently 12 pounds away from my target, and I have, say, 2.5 weeks, and I won't do it. I'm like 95% completed, but it's fine. But I'm proud of my progress that I've done. And then there's people like you who, fair enough, you've done well from what you've said, and calling us lazy losers. 1, again, this is a tool. 2, it's not cheap. I'm not getting this part of, I don't know. I don't just pick it out of, I work for it, I buy it, I use it, I get my money's worth out of it. So that's me putting the time and effort to make it work. I'm not taking the injection and having a Big Mac. Other foods are available, but I'm just saying. I don't even like a Big Mac, to be honest. So yeah, it's just people with that sort of mindset. Just because something worked for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for everyone else, or vice versa. It's that mindset, you know, it's cheating. You know what I've cheated? I've cheated diabetes, cheated gaining even more weight, and I've cheated against my old self in improving my health. That's what I've cheated with. So you can track your stars, Christopher Columbus, and you can ride your horse and fuck off.